All right, so what you're hearing in this video right now is a FBI agent scream and yell uh, at the top of his or her lungs using microwave voice technology or broadcasting technology. This is what targeted individuals hear within their heads 24/7, or it's a version of it. Um, these microwave voices can be beamed into your head uh, 24/7 by the United States, by DARPA. This is military grade technology. And that screaming that you hear, I put it up 3 times. Imagine listening to that 24/7, every second of every minute of every hour of every single day of every week of every month of every year for the rest of your life because someone is using your body, your life, your existence, your entire existence for monetary compensation. Um, and they are getting paid to torture you to the point where you feel suicidal, to the point where they drive you into psychosis, to the point where they drive you to take medication that you don't need. Um, and currently, as of right now, um, this year so far, by me knowing that they're doing this, I was able to finish my degree. I was able to hold down a job for a year and a half because I knew how their tactics was working and what the government was doing in my life, setting me up for failure 24/7. And I created an armor system. I created certain medications to heal the body from the damage of the direct energy weapons and radiation because they're constantly hitting you with radiation and trying to cause cancer. Um, and yeah, they do this 24/7. So this is what targeted individuals go through. We are tortured. We are attacked. They use force to skull technology to infiltrate our minds, corrupt us, and force us to commit criminal acts against others and against ourselves. I think the last thing they want people to know about is um, the voice to skull technology, but there are patents for it. Um, and I apologize. I was studying and then I tried to lay down and go to sleep, but they started with the voice to skull technology and the attacks, as well as I'm on like the alkaline. I'm on an alkaline, like half solid, half pureed diet of vegetables, like just vegetables. I quit smoking, and the health was supposed to go up. Instead, by me trying to better myself and be healthier, they are forcing constant constipation on me. So they are tightening the sphincter and they're doing this via nanotechnology, tightening the sphincter, um, removing all the moisture from the digestive tract, twisting muscles, tightening skin, and this is what they are capable of doing with the nanotechnology. Now, as far as those patents for the sonic propulsion technology, that's the one that people feel like they're getting punched or shot. That patent is US 3536018. The direct energy weapon, it's a version of it. W02016026024265A1. The armed terrorist immobilization system, which is what they use on targeted individuals, is the patent for that is US 574 the apparatus and method for remotely monitoring and altering brainwaves, which is what they do to torture targeted individuals in their sleep and 24/7. And when they are awake, is it's a version of it. It's US patent US 3951134A, and the method and device for implementing the radio frequency hearing effect granted to the U.S. Air Force. It's a version of it. US 6470214B1. And these are the patents. Some of them. This is nowhere near the surface of the patents that the United States is using to torture citizens in their homes, but they don't view us as citizens. They view us as um, slaves, paychecks, collateral. Um, what is it? Expendable resources. They use us for money, monetary compensation, and then once they're done with you, they discard you. So they record you your whole life, broadcast you your whole life, torture you your whole life.
I got out my Uber. Share from the front, share from the back, and my Uber is right there. Right. They didn't expect that to happen. And there go the second car. By the time I got back to Orlando, as soon as I got off the train, police officer was waiting at the station with a gun. That's the first time in City of Orlando police right there. All right, so the sound of a truck that's going nowhere. BOBJHS. Right, so that's what they do. Come on the street and then they sit in a park. That ain't even a fucking house. He parked in front of a driveway. That's what. Noise campaign. There you go. Slamming doors. So what they just used, because it wasn't an actual person, was the sound effects that the government used to mimic that someone is coming down the stairs and slamming a door. Nobody went outside, all the doors were locked. They could play the sound and make it seem so real that it wake you up out of your sleep and you think that it's somebody else, and it's really not. It's the FBI, it's the CIA playing ambient sounds, naturally occurring sounds to wake you up out of your sleep, and then shifting that anger and that blame to somebody else. Let's just say I was crazy and the system was driving me crazy, and I was to end up killing her for absolutely no reason because of something that the government did. The same thing that goes with Omar Martin. Shout out the whole club at Post Orlando, and in the end, he thought it was gay people harassing him on Grindr or using the voice to skull technology, and it was the FBI, the sheriff, the CIA the whole time, and they had been torturing and targeting him his whole life. I want to.
Hey, I just want to appreciate you for watching if you made it this far. These are videos that display torture that I receive 24/7, that millions of people receive around the world 24/7. Not everyone is smart enough to sit here and try to create a defense, let alone like some products that will protect people from the government and DARPA and how they're killing people, the Illuminati, the Freemasons. Not a lot of people can sit here and do that. Um, Not everybody has a defense. Not everybody has a place to lay their head at night. Not everybody has a place to wash. Not everybody has a place. Not everybody can go to school. So it's not that I'm privileged. It's that I had to work In order for me to get school, in order for me to get through school right now, I had to work. I had to figure it out. So I'm just putting this information out there for people to figure it out. You're not going crazy. You're not hearing voices. Voices are being sent to you by a system. You are not experiencing psychosis. They can manipulate your emotions, your frequency. They could manipulate your brain patterns via remote neural monitoring and beaming signals. They can beam sickness into your body. Um, Biocoded viruses. I just kind of discovered that they could just beam it into your DNA or into your biology, and they say, you have something that you've never had before. Um, I'm pretty sure they start with deterioration of the skin. Once you break down the skin barrier, they destroy the nervous system because the nervous system is connected to everything. They can destroy it internally, they can destroy it externally. This is just the information that needs to be going out. And there are patents in this video to back up the information. So you're not crazy. The government is evil. The police are evil. The FBI is evil. Some of your family and some of your friends may be in on it. To be honest, you can't really trust anybody. All you could do is your best. Um, Watch out for yourself. If you find another targeted individual, watch out for them too. And usually when targeted individuals come together and they try to help each other, you have the FBI and the CIA and both of your brains trying to play you against each other. You have to be smarter than that dark psychology. And that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching.